and welcome back to another video. Today's video is dedicated to the first bag A of the Marvel Infinity Saga puzzle. Each individual bag contains 1500 puzzle pieces. In the first video on our channel, you have seen the sorting of the bag A, and now we will take a look at the actual assembly.
First, it is important to mention that the pieces themselves are significantly smaller than those from the well-known brands like Ravensburger or Clementoni, or even regular Treffel puzzle. You know, these teeny tiny pieces that you almost have problem to pick up. This difference was noticeable right from the first bag and changed the overall assembling experience. Even flipping the pieces was different. Not really difficult, but harder. And now you should assemble them?
Yeah, and as we already mentioned, the degree of detail in the individual pieces varied a lot. Some pieces were quite indistinct, mostly a lot of dark pieces, so many of the pieces looked quite similar. This affected the sorting and subsequently the assembly.
Just a small disclaimer, some footage is better and some is a little bit worse. These were our first videos and experience with filming, and we were trying to figure out how to make the best videos, so please be gentle in your comments. Also, we experienced some minor issues with the microphone, so the sound may be a little glitchy, so sorry for that also.
Our initial plan was to begin with the more distinct areas like the blue Avengers logo, purple sky, flames, and so on. And then continue with the edges, their surroundings, afterwards completing the individual characters while at the same time doing some additional micro sorting.
As for the assembly itself, we started with the edges and the blue Avengers symbol, so as we previously planned. After that, we continued with the flames and the rest of the blue and lighter pieces. You can see that we have assembled some smaller areas, which we hoped could be later put together to create large islands in the dark sea of our puzzling board. It wasn't exactly a pick and place method, but we choose some areas which we could put together easily.
Yeah, this was mostly on the left side of the puzzle. Afterwards, we tried to connect the areas on both sides to the edges. Then we discovered that the second row was also more distinct, and we tried to find it and connect it to the edges, as well as finish the sky.
From this part, we looked a lot at the poster, and we continued on to the more prominent parts like the Marvel characters and connection to the Avengers logo, or the area which was close to the Avengers logo. At that point, we connected the middle line and any and all the light parts or light pieces that we could find.
At the end, or rather the middle, it was just about connecting and completing all the dark parts and looking for any micro information from the individual pieces. And that there were really a lot of those dark pieces. After some initial struggle, we decided to shape sort. As messy as we are, we decided to do one part, but then we moved on to the next one, and actually, we couldn't quite decide what to put together next, so it was just choose what caught your eye and try to put together as many pieces as possible.
Okay, I was wondering how to summarize the overall experience from this puzzle and the first experience with such small puzzle pieces. I think that generally you can sort of get used to the small pieces, but it takes some time. I definitely did not enjoy the sorting. Nothing surprising there, but I have to admit it helped. And we both struggle with the darker pieces and finding the right place for them. We had some moments when we were going at the lightning speed, basically at the beginning and with the lighter pieces, and the moments when we really slowed down.
I have to agree with that assessment. With some time to reflect and process everything, and after putting together all 9 puzzles, I must admit that even though it could feel sometimes as mind numbing, it was also pretty relaxing puzzling. If I were to do this puzzle again, I would definitely not start with this bag. However, also I would point out that there are few more difficult ones within the 9 bags, so be careful with your choice.
And here it is. Bag A is complete. It took us 6 hours, 29 minutes, and 16 seconds. Sorting was, drumroll please, 1 hour, 1 minute, and 46 seconds. As we mentioned at the beginning, this puzzle is rather difficult, especially for the first experience with this puzzle and unlimited fit technology from Treffel. So, if you are considering putting together this puzzle, consider based on your own experience whether a different picture or bag would not be a better place to start.
Yeah. And that is all from us today. Feel free to leave us your comments or suggestions down below. And if you like our video, then push the like button. Also, consider subscribing to our channel for more videos about puzzling and maybe some more things in near future. Let's see. Happy puzzling, everyone.
Happy puzzling!